Hi guys, my name is Vishal Badane. So welcome to my YouTube channel. We learn a Java full course. In that today our the new topic is actually its name is the object lifecycle in a Java. Okay, so it means the how to create object, that is how to born, and there is a life, how to travel, and how to date. Okay, so all these things I'll discuss in this video. So in that there is a seven steps will become. There is a life of the object. Okay, so discuss one by one. Firstly, we creation the dot class files. Okay, firstly we creation a dot class files. So how to create a dot class file in Java? So firstly we write a program. So this program actually is same in the dot Java file. That is the source code, and this source code or dot Java file is converted into the dot class file, and the source code is converted into the bytecode by using a compiler. Okay, so this bytecode actually we run everywhere because the platform independent, the bytecode. So we run the everywhere. It means there is any operating system. We suppose we create the Windows operating system, and then we run to everywhere the every operating system, that is Mac, Linux, etc., etc. So we create the firstly dot class files. The next one is the this dot class file, this dot class file actually to load it in the memory. So how to load it? So there is a one in Java there is a Java loader or class loader which actually use the dot class file to load it in the memory. Okay. The next step is to initialize the static members classes. Static member, that means the main method. To okay, the next step is there is a to initialize the main method, that is the static members. Okay, the fourth step is to initialize the classes, that is okay. So after that we start a program, we run a program. There is a start from the main method. Okay, the main method will declare initialize, then we initialize the classes. Okay, then after that to initialize the object and the object reference variables. Object reference variables. Okay, after sorry. So after the initialize the classes, then we to initialize the object to create an object and the reference variables of object. Okay, after that to the next step is the calling to the constructor in the Java. Okay, after that the last step is the to remove the object or to delete from in memory to object. How to delete, and how to delete means to it's going to the garbage collection. Okay, so this last step is to delete the Java actually is going in the garbage collection to remove from the memory. Okay, so this is all step in the object life cycle of the Java object. Okay, so we take a example. Suppose we create one object, that is the class name is suppose we take a suppose we take a surname. Some people name or animal name. Suppose we name is a cat, and the C is equal to the new class constructor. Okay, it means what C is actually the object reference variable, and the new class constructor actually is the object. Okay, so when we create an object by using the reference variables, so in that the simultaneously actually to create a memory for an object. Okay, when we create an object by using the reference variable, that time simultaneously actually to create a memory in heap memory to create memory in the heap memory. Okay, to save in the heap memory this actual object. Okay, so save, and in that to the by using the help of JVM, by using the help of JVM, which is actually the create an object and to store in the heap memory. So this is actually happen. So to the help of JVM. Okay, so after that it means what, whenever we can reference the reference variable, object reference variable, so we can't store the object in the heap memory. Okay, so okay, and so we create a first object. So we create another object, that is the class name actually is the same but having the different object variable reference. Okay, the class name is same, but it's only the difference is that the object reference variables. It means what? The cat c is equal to new cat uh, round bracket, that is constructor, the object, and the c is the reference variable, object reference variable. In that next is the cat class d is equal to new cat constructor, that is a new object, and the d is a new object reference variable. That is the class name is same but having a different object reference variable, that is c and the d. Okay, the c reference variable and object is one of first object is actually in the save in the heap memory. Okay, and the second d reference variable and the second object is actually stored in the heap memory. Okay, so we suppose we take an sub action. So how to go to the object, where they go. Okay, so firstly c and the d are the reference variable. So d reference variable is actually assigned in the c. Okay, this means all these d things which is actually in the c, in the save in the c. Okay, c reference variable, c object reference variables. So at that time c actually to meet the new object, that is the second object of d. Okay, so that time the c actually to leave from the object 1. Okay, that means object 1 reference variable, there is no reference variable, actually c leaving. Then so this object 1 actually is going to the garbage collection. Okay, and remove from the heap memory. Okay, so d are the all these things are stored are assigned in the c. So d actually to the null. Okay, so there is a no value, there is only to the null, there is a it means d only the null value, there is nothing in that. Okay, but remaining that c object reference variables and the object second. So the second object actually to join with the c. It means the object of second variable, the reference variable, the object of reference variable, second object of reference variable is c. Okay, so the d is gone and object is gone because there is no reference variable. And for second object to meet a c, that is to meet a new object reference variable. So by using the c reference c object reference variables to object 2, it will be stored in the heap memory. Okay, so object 2 it was not gone to the garbage collection and their other side, only the store in the heap memory because of c reference variables. Okay, so this is actually the example of this. It means what is the conclusion of this? If an object there is no reference variables, so it means it will suppose there is no reference variables of any object, then this object actually is going to the garbage collection. Okay, so this particular object, but having the only one or any one to a reference variable to the object, then the still remaining in the heap memory or to store in the heap memory. Okay, so all these things actually what is the life cycle of object, how to do and how to start, how to birth to have there is life and how to dead. Okay, so dead means going to the garbage collection. Okay, and remove from the heap memory. So I hope all of you understand what I am saying, what I am explaining. So yeah, I hope all of you understand. So thank you for watching. Thank you so much.